Hi, welcome back. I thought it would be helpful to have a session on here. You don't have to watch as you do. Watch it all the way through first. Learn, take notes, screenshots, then go practice on your own. After completing your double leg knee tuck, you're gonna switch over to a side plank with the left hip looking at the floor, the right hip looking at the sky. You have your right leg in front of the left as you bend and extend the knees, trying to maintain that lower back rounded and the belly button pulled up to the sky. Ribs are connected and shoulder blades are pulling back and down away from the ears. Try to keep your stance where you are. We're not rocking too much. How can that extension of the legs really feel like a straightening of the spine? Coming down into Z legs, facing the left side of your machine and grabbing the loop that's closest to you. Start with these mermaid stretches, having the arms up overhead, stretching to the side, finding that stretch on the left side of the body, all through the side belly, the hip. How can your arms stay framing your ears as you do this? Next, add a rotation at the bottom as you combo it out with that mermaid stretch. And then let's move on to hip lifts. You're bringing your right arm back behind you as you're stretching your left arm up and over as your head falls back, stretching the chest to the sky, the hips. And you're going to notice the front of the legs stretching as well. This one feels really, really nice. Now, with every move that we've done so far, you're doing it to the point where you feel good, maybe 5 or 6 reps. Coming back down, we're doing a single arm bicep curl, keeping the shoulders back and down, ribs connected, and stay long through that spine as you tuck that pelvis. Maybe adjusting as you're moving. And now let's add a spinal twist between each bicep curl. One bicep curl, one spinal twist. Now the twist is coming from the ribs pulling together. Yes, there's some force to it, but you're really trying to make sure it's coming from the twisting of the spine and the arms just happen to follow, but they have to work because they're holding on to that rope. Maybe 8 to 10 reps there, hang it up, and now grab your box, put it short ways, add a heavy spring so we don't fall off the machine, strap up your left foot and set up for mermaid, bringing your hands to frame your ears or behind your head, and adjust yourself. Sometimes you're never really in the right position on the first rep, and make sure that you're finding a nice long stretch on the left side body, the left hip, as you stretch yourself down and up. Add rotations when you start to feel like you have control of the ribs connecting, and the twisting of the spine helps you find those ribs connecting a little deeper, a little longer. Again, maybe 8 to 10 reps, and then find a nice side stretch. This feels so good. Coming back up and grab a Pilates ring or a pair of light weights or a Pilates ball, anything that you can hold onto, and straighten your arms up overhead as you do your roll downs. Now remember, with roll downs, you need to make sure that you're tucking from the pelvis first and exaggerate it. Keep tucking, 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 tucking. Don't stop tucking until you're almost laying flat, and then lift by kissing the ribs together. Both of my feet are underneath that strap. Toes are flexed to the face so you don't fall off the machine. We don't need that. Good. Ribs come back together. You exhale to lift. Inhaling as you lower. Keep tucking the pelvis. Keep tucking, keep tucking. Pull the ribs together. Kiss them together the entire time. Maintain all that to then lift back up. When you're ready for the next part, stay lowered down about halfway and start to add your spinal twist. The twisting is imagining like your belly button's going left and right rather than your entire body. Your body will follow. As many as you like. I think 8 to 10 is a nice sweet spot on each side. And then come back up, move your box back to a blue spring, and we do this all over again on the left leg. Twist the hips down toward the floor, right hip down, left hip high, back to your knee tucks. Bending the knees in and out, trying to keep the spine long, shoulders rolling back. You know the deal. Come back to center, sit down on your heels, grab your loops, short loops in hand as we go into this squat and serve the world combo. It is nice and slow because this is pretty heavy. We want to make sure that we're maintaining the ribs connected, and if you get up too fast on that one, I've seen a lot of people fall, so make sure your knees are wide. You're moving like a snail, inhaling, elbows bend back as you sit down. Elbows extend forward to straighten the arms as you pull the glutes together to stand. This is rib connection and glute work happening all at once. Staying up at the top, and now serve the world. That means we're going to serve away from us rather than forward. And you're going to notice a different part of your shoulder turning on. Just make sure when you're here, don't squeeze your booty anymore. We don't need it. Tuck the pelvis ribs together. Put all that tension that was once in your butt squeezing now in your shoulders. Sit it all the way down as we now prepare for tricep extension. So elbows are framing the ears and we're extending up overhead by squeezing the back of the arms. That is where the extension comes from. Ribs are connected, lower back is rounded, there is no arching in your lower back. Good. You're inhaling as you lower and exhaling as you lift. Again, you're doing as many reps as you feel fatigued when you feel that tension load up, and maybe 2 more after that. For me, it was about 15, so I don't know what for you looks like. Immediately going into snow angels. This is coming from your shoulder blades behind you, your upper back squeezing together. You want to think of them kissing in the middle of your back, and that's how the arms are able to lift and come around up to the sky and lower back down with control. We're pulling the ribs together again. I'll say it 100 times. Hang up your straps, face the right side of the room, and get into Z legs again. So right leg back, left leg bent forward. Grab the loop that's closest to you and get back to your mermaids. We're just working the other side. Again, think of everything that you need to have good form. Your shoulders pulling back, ribs connected. You don't lose that. Arms can move, legs can move, but how do you maintain the foundation of what you're doing? Then we're going into that single arm bicep curl. Add your spinal twist in between each one. I'm doing 2 bicep curls into a twist, so you do what feels right to you. Come on off, grab your box that goes short ways against the shoulder pads, strap up your right foot this time, make sure you have a red spring or a heavy spring so we don't fall off, and we are getting into our mermaids. Remember, it's mermaids first, and then you can add that spinal twist when you feel that control of your ribs connected. Find a nice side stretch, don't miss it, feels so good, and come back up. Step off and facing your machine, you're on the left side. Grab the loop that's closest to you, long loop over your right foot. Then bring your left foot over and under the loop so it's out of the way. We're going into leg sweeps. So you're swinging that leg down to the floor over to the left side and then lift it up out to the right. We're using the right leg here. You have a micro bend in your right knee and you're using your outer right hip to lift the leg up and out. Kind of imagine like your right hip is being pressed against a wall and you have to push your leg out. Turn that into donkey kicks. You're bending the knee in towards your left and then exhale, press through the glute to straighten your leg out and lift your heel to the sky. It's a lot of control through the core here too, so make sure that the hands are in a good position to maintain your form and you're not sloppy, you're not moving around, you are solid as a rock. Turn that into a combo. It'll be 1 leg sweep into 1, donkey kicks. Maybe 7 to 8 of each, so you did 8 of the sweeps, 8 donkey kicks, and then 8 of the combos. This one will burn out a lot, so take your time. Finish with some pulsing at the top. Make sure those ribs are connected and lower back down. Take off the loop, grab your box again. It goes short ways against the shoulder strap. We're still in a medium spring or a blue and we're going into squats. We're facing the right side of the room, so your right foot should be where the box is on the carriage and your left foot on the platform. You're pressing the box and the carriage away to split the machine to drop into a squat. So imagine a chair behind you to really find those glutes. Beautiful. You can also incorporate the arms here if you're looking for more movement in the arms. When your body's asking for the next move, stay low in that squat and just press and close that machine open and close. You're staying low, you're staying in the squat, and then turn it into pulses. Burn it out. Do 50. I don't care. As long as you feel it and you're like, okay, I have enough, that's when enough is. Step off the machine, box comes off, go back to just a blue spring, and now step over to the right side of your machine when you're facing the back. Strap up your left foot, bring the right foot under and through the loop so that's not in the way, and we're back to it again. We have those side leg sweeps. Do as many as you need until you feel locked and loaded in that glute and it's ready. Turn it into donkey kicks, maybe 8 to 10, maybe more. And then make it your combo. You have the donkey kick into the leg sweep. Remember, ribs are connected, your lower back is rounded, and you're pressing more weight into your glutes than you are your hands. Come back up to stand, grab your box, put it short ways, and we're back on a red spring or your heavy spring and those squats. This time it's your left foot against the carriage and your right foot on the platform. You can incorporate those arms, but if you're just trying to find your glutes today, maybe the arms are frozen. You'll notice here, I'm looking in the mirror, I'm adjusting, I'm checking in to see are my ribs connected, is things moving the way that I want them to, how is my posture? You're constantly correcting and checking in. Box goes long ways against the shoulder pads. We're on a yellow and a blue. Grab your loops, and I'm holding on to the knots or like the triangle parts of it, so way above the straps, and try to keep your legs active. So right now I'm tucking my pelvis, my belly button's coming up towards my ribs and pulling in tight, but I'm still putting some pressure on my belly. I'm squeezing from my back to bring my arms all the way back behind me towards my hips, and my legs are together like a mermaid tail. They're squeezing together and they're lifting up and active. So I feel my thighs wanting to lift off the box. Now it's impossible, but you can lift them up to a point where they feel active. Shoulders are rolling back and we're using our breath to move. Maybe an inhale as the arms swing forward and an exhale as they pull back. I'd say this session is more for instructors or people that are familiar with the machine since we're moving quickly between each one. But if you need more time to understand, I do have sessions on YouTube and on Patreon where you can follow along step by step. I do everything with you, so just make sure you tune into that if this feels like one step too above your pay grade. Okay, so those loops went over, short loops over the elbows. We're going into newspaper openers, so just imagine yourself opening a newspaper with your arms. This is coming from the shoulder blade squeezing behind you. Good. Now take the short loops in hand. We're going into an overhead press. You can lean back a little bit as you're pressing and then maybe a little rock forward as you come back in. Again, I'm going to say it a million times. Ribs are connected, shoulders are rolling back. You're squeezing from your shoulder blades behind you to raise the arms. Now scoot yourself to the front of your box to then roll down again. This should feel like our other roll downs that we did earlier, but you're going to roll all the way down until you lay on the back. Clap your hands overhead and then sweep the arms forward to come into a teaser. Drop the feet first and then roll yourself all the way down, one vertebrae at a time. Hands come overhead, clap, swing them forward. Use that momentum of the arms to help you lift, teaser. Now the legs can be bent when you go into teaser or they can be straight. Just make sure you land your feet on the headrest first and then roll down. Good. That's the very, very important part. Feet down first and then start your roll down. Really good. It's not momentum that gets us up. It is the control of the core and the breath that help us lift. Now, this session was created with posture and alignment in mind. So we're not doing crazy moves or funky moves. This is all about just finding posture alignment, finding length in the spine, length in throughout the entire body. I created this one because I was just feeling stiff and stuck and needed to move my body. So this is something that will be really beneficial to clients, to yourself, to anyone that needs something to just get their body in good alignment. Turn around, keep that blue or medium spring. Box goes short ways, and we're going to come up to stand with our heels up against the box. So my toes are on the carriage right now and my heels are up, almost like I have stiletto heels. As you drop down into a squat, tap your booty to the box as the arms raise up overhead. You're going to feel a nice stretching on your lower back, your glutes, so that you can tap behind you. And please, please, please move slow in this one. This one you do not want to move fast because then you will fall, and we do not want that. You're stretching the front of your knees, your thighs. You're going to feel a good stretch everywhere. So just be mindful. And now take your hands down to the foot bar, press the legs back, cross mountain climbers. These should feel a little different than how they do on the floor. They're not as hard, but you are finding your shoulders and your upper body having to hold your weight. And you're finding more of a twisting in your spine, decompressing the lower back. And that's really what this is focusing. Coming back into those knee tucks again, but this time both hips are looking at the floor. You're in a regular plank on your hands. Bend the knees and then push through your ribs, connecting to straighten your legs out. Going into wheelbarrow, pushing your shoulders, entire body back behind you, then pull through your palms to slide yourself forward, almost like you're a skateboard. You're sliding back and forward, and you go forward by pulling your ribs together. tucking your pelvis, and kissing your ribs. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Kiss them, kiss them, kiss them the entire time. Now, that was the end of the sequence, the entire workout. We're going to stretch now, but just remember when you are going to go back and do this on your own, every rep is important, and you're going to move through it until you're ready to move on to the next one. Not when you're like, okay, I'm over this, I'm bored. It's when your body's like, okay. Your body is very intelligent. So listen to it, and it knows when it's going to be the next time to move into the next part of the workout. I have a red and a blue spring, so a heavy and a medium going into footwork. So the long loops are over my feet, and I'm starting with those leg circles, going maybe 4 or 5 in one direction, and then another 4 or 5 in the other, going into short spine, rolling all the way up until you look like a pencil. Bend your knees in towards your chest, and then roll yourself all the way down, one vertebrae at a time, until your legs press all the way long to the foot bar. Swing them back up to the sky, and then lift, 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 peel yourself off. Bend the knees into the chest, and then again, one vertebrae at a time. Keep pushing your knees in towards your face as you're rolling down. You're gonna find like you're almost like popping your spine. It feels so good. This is my favorite move ever. Not just because it's slow and you don't really have to do much, but you are, it just feels like you're at the chiropractor. It feels delicious. So take your time, do as many as you please. Arms can be long by your side or either holding on to your shoulder pads, your choice. But that is it. That was the session for today. So again, reminder, write them down, take notes, understand your body, understand what you're getting yourself into, take screenshots so that way when you get on the machine, you know what you're doing, and you're paying attention and you're becoming a student of your body. So grateful to guide you through your session today, and I will see you on the next one.